God, it's so good that we came out at night. Very lucky. Just happened to take us the perfect amount of time to get here. Makes getting through these areas so much easier. Alright. We're even going the right way. And we're proceeding north, which is a good sign. But a lot of this is just uncharted territory. Like spots we couldn't get to before. Oh, I think we're in the right spot. I recognize those logs. Well, that's something that we probably should have seen like from a mile away, but whatever. It's a big tree. You'd think we would notice if it was destroyed like that. Such a shame. The tree has withered and the goddess of mana is no more. I love the root pixel art underneath the water there. Very intricate root work. Huff, huff. No, how could you? You're becoming weaker and weaker without the tree of mana. Understandable, as fairies are born to protect the tree. They perish without a purpose. Fear not, I will soon make you all my undead servants, bound to serve and protect me in this new age. Ha ha ha. I won't let you. She's dead as fuck now. I see you would prefer death to servitude. Fools, you're throwing away the opportunity to serve a god. No matter, I have no need of servants, for I am all powerful. You know how long I've awaited this day? My hatred for humanity is hidden beneath this mask. I've been concealing my true self. But now I will unleash this anger and condemn humanity to perish. You wish to see my form, true form, underneath this disguise? Kind of worried that this dude's gonna throw out some moves that are gonna one-shot the whole party. Dark Lich, it is Secret of Mana. That's the only way I can see us losing, for sure, is if we run out of Cup of Wishes, which is possible, or if everyone dies all at once in one hit. I don't know, using items is really fast in this game. I guess sometimes you get knocked down and you can't open the menu, but whatever. This is the real me. I resurrected my own body to overcome death itself. Now this Dark Lich is stronger than the gods. No need to fight any longer. I will end you all. Well, we're dead. Is the sword gonna come out? Protect us? What is hurting me so? Oh, it's fairy! This ends here, even without the tree or mana power. We will never give up without a fight. Not as long as Kevin is here. He is the chosen one. Without mana, elementals and spirits may disappear, but don't lose hope. You can create a new world, Kevin. Does that mean we can't use spells? You must stand up and fight. The future is in your hands. We'll be with you always, so keep fighting. Alright. Here's the turbo buff. Preposterous. Without the sword of mana, you cannot defeat me. I am like a god, and you have no weapon that stands a chance. You're wrong, don't you see? As long as Kevin is here, the sword is in... Oh my god. The power of friendship, here it comes. The sword in our hearts, called hope, will never disappear. Foolish mortals, I will destroy any hope you have lingering in your bodies. Face the wrath of your new god. Sword called hope, baby. Do we only have 3? 3 Cup of Wishes? That's not good. Also, she revived us, but didn't bring us to full health. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's start dropping buffs and shit. It's gotta be Holy Saber, for sure. Pump it, and punch it. That looks like a fucking Contra enemy. Oh, and we're werewolf. That's really good. Let's actually heal everyone really quick. I want to be topped up. Wait, that's Twinkle Rain. We want Healing Light. Mental Boost, Accelerate. Guess we could accelerate Kevin too. We're just gonna go ham, mash A, hit B every so often. Accelerate. Uh-oh. Let's see how much damage he does. That's not too bad, actually. I'm surprised how little that damage is. I mean, we might as well be popping off using our spells. Let's get in there. Can't see how much damage we're dealing. 200 per hit. It's pretty spicy. Holy fuck, 900. Can I please cast a spell? I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage. I think that might have been a crit. Nope, that's just how much damage we deal. Christ. And Kevin double hits, so we're dealing like 500 damage with every A press. Cool hands, bro. Let me give you the slice. How fast is this guy gonna go down? We're just putting in a lot of damage. It really helps that he doesn't move. Southern Slice. Haste to the south. Watch this just one-shot us. I mean, it's a very impressive looking move for sure. Okay, he doesn't really deal that much. I'm kind of confused actually. The clone of Kevin dealt more damage. Oh, this is something big. Good thing we get this heal off. Oh, just kidding. What is going on here? Is he like water type now? I mean, we still deal really, really strong damage. Poison bubble. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, she will get killed if she gets hit by that again, so just spam the heals, baby. Yeah, this is really it. Gotta be the end of the game, unless there's like a second boss after this. I don't know, this feels quite easy. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another. He's slowly moving over. Reese is dying. Maybe we just deal big damage. I don't know. It feels like big numbers are coming out. That's okay. I mean, Charlotte has so much MP that as long as she doesn't get fucking dropped, she's golden. I saw a big one come out, and I think it was Charlotte's hit. I was like, there's no way our move just did 1 damage. Meteor volley? Okay. That sounds dangerous. The artist definitely had fun with some of these moves. That was pretty dangerous. Oh, that's not right. That was pretty dangerous, but not honestly as bad as it could have been. Especially when Charlotte's up so quick. Holy, what? We're dealing 500? Why are we suddenly dealing 500? How much is this going to deal? Are we going to get over 1,000? No, I was going to say, I don't think we've had a single hit deal over 1,000. I'm not sure if it's going to max at 999. We haven't seen a 999 either, so I'm kind of wondering what the max would be. Yeah, is this dude just like in a weakened state? Why is he taking so much? Even Reese is dealing a lot of damage. Like without the buffs. It's nice chunky hits though. I'm wondering if we should not even be going to tier 3. Like I think tier 1 might be more DPS efficient, honestly. Just because of how much we deal. What's a tier 2 do? 700? Heal up just in case, because Kevin took a little damage there. I mean, that's probably even technically more efficient. Got Wiggle. Oh, is this the southern slice again? Alright, we'll just heal through it. No big deal. Looks like he might be doing something, but we got the heal off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, how much does this deal? Nothing when it misses. Feels bad, man. I'm not sure. Should we have been healing this poison like long ago? I'm not positive about that. The music's kicking up. We're not dealing 500 anymore. Oh, he's raising defense and accelerating. Alright, these buffs are kind of scary. I was kind of hoping we had some kind of debuff spell. I don't think I wanted to do a class that was going to get me a bunch of debuffs. But just a spell to remove that defense would have been really sweet. Because that's going to be a little bit of a problem now. Do you have anything in here? Holy Saber? Did that ever fall off? I'm not sure. I guess we'll just make an attempt at reapplying. We'll also do this, just in case. I'm not sure how long these buffs last. The Saber seems to last a long time if it's not permanent during the fight. Might as well buff up just in case it's all fallen off and I haven't realized. Could also throw protection. Yeah, 200 is not great. Could be a little better. He like stole some health. Alright, let's busy, of course. Get this healing. Not Twinkle Rain. The icons are not different enough for me to keep them straight for some reason. Last boss of the game. We're still getting the icons mixed up because they're both just sparkles. A big 9 hundo. Keep her alive. And this is this guy does not deal as much damage as I figured he would. Kind of obnoxious. He's not taking very much damage. Even have stuff like Meteor Volley come out. You'd think this would wipe my team. Although I think he gave himself an attack buff, so maybe. Getting pretty close. Charlotte gets a little low from that one. Yeah, I don't remember if he had Accelerate for sure. Oh, now we're in the final phase. It's gotta be. We're back in the spooky zone. Dark Force. Not too bad damage-wise. Sure we're topped up. Oh, now we're dealing big damage. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was... Jesus. I thought it was turning from night to day mid-fight. I was like, I didn't even know time was still passing. That negative filter Pretty striking effect. That's not something you would normally see on Super Nintendo, at least as far as I'm aware. But I'm immortal. This is impossible. I wonder if that was a true negative filter or if the palette limitations was just like a close approximation of what negative would be. Because I don't think every palette includes its negative colors too, right? Thank you for giving into despair. For never giving into despair. Don't give into despair. But the tree of mana is dead. I can't exist without mana. We don't know each other. We didn't know each other for long, but I treasured our time together. I won't forget any of you. That dialogue was proceeding on its own. Barry, don't go. Don't worry about me, Kevin. You were fighting for everyone's future, including mine. I'll be reborn. Can't even get a drink in while this text displays. You see, fairies are like the seeds of the mana tree. Once they find a worthy person they trust completely, they can become the new tree and goddess. Bring mana back into the world, I must take the tree's place in sleep. It may yet take 1,000 years. But if in 1,000 years your descendants still remember the tree of mana, I will awaken. I'm sure I can help them in their hour of need as well. Some of these text boxes give you plenty of time to read, and then some of them are a little fast. But until I'm needed, I will remain here asleep, quietly protecting the world as this tree. This is goodbye, Kevin, Reese, Charlotte. Those are our names. May the sword of mana you have in your heart shine on forever. The power of friendship. At the end of the game. The new tree is going to take 1,000 years. Look at that sky. It's that red. It's like God rays, but red and evil looking. Give us a cool fly over the whole world. Nice look at Flammy, so cute. Gonna show us all our past adventures. Charlotte, you're safe. I could have never faced your dearly departed parents if something had happened to you. I think this also is auto-proceeding. Grandpa, what about you? How went you sick? Getting too good at reading this. Heath cured my illness. A vision of him came to me one night. He used forbidden dark magic to undo the curse, sacrificing himself. Then he disappeared. I tried to stop him from throwing his life away for this old man's sake, but he wanted to atone for the darkness in his soul before it was too late. Heath. Like how they made her eyes like flicker to make them look watery. Kind of flickers between a lighter and darker color. Man, the stuff they came up with, dude. It's a good looking effect. Heath, why do you have to do that? They worked within their limitations. Charlotte, here I am. Heath, how? Everything turned up good. The goddess of mana saved me. I sacrificed my corrupted soul and found myself lost in the dark, but a warm light washed over me, and I heard the goddess speak. The goddess gave me what was left of her fairy life and brought me back. She saved my body and soul. Isn't that kind? Charlotte, are you okay? Wah, Heath. It's okay. I will not leave you again. Don't cry. You know the goddess is looking at this and laughing. Sniff. So yes, she's so young looking because I looked this up. She's a half elf, so they take longer to age. This one going to make me push A. Allegedly, she's like 15 or 16, but she has the appearance of a 6-year-old. Wah. That was the one box they wanted me to proceed. Even the wah box automatically moved. Sister, Elliot, are you alright? Oh, we get the conclusion for everybody. I'm okay. I'm so sorry, Elliot. I should have... You know, I had a really weird dream. I saw mother and father and they looked so happy. Oh yeah, her story kind of concluded. They told me to go back to Laurent and help you bring prosperity back to the kingdom. Because yeah, she had no use for him anymore now that the dude they were trying to revive was gone. It said I shouldn't keep relying on you for everything, so I'm going to try my best. Elliot. That's a nice little conclusion. Father, Mother, Elliot and I will work hard to build Laurent back into the peaceful kingdom it once was. Damn, dude, look at that hair flow. That's good animation. Even though this world is without mana, please watch over my friends and me on our journey. That's a unique sprite for that. For this little scene here, it's gotta be. Unless her story as a primary character uses that, who knows. You've returned, Kevin. Do you wish to fight and prove yourself? I'm ready. Asshole dad. He's not gonna fight. He just wants to hang out with Carl. Why is this a box they want me to proceed and then the rest will not? Oh, it's not. No, many things I still need to learn. Learn from you, for Ludgar's sake. That was an automatically proceeding text box. Just took a while. You've matured more than I thought. Your friends have taught you well. You three are bridging the divide between beastmen and humans. Continue to lead the people in this manaless world. Gotta love Carl there in the little end scene. Friends forever, Carl. Always. And my new friends are your friends too. That's so fucking wholesome. Oh my god, I love it. Find more and more friends, Carl. This is the best way to end the game. Is on the scene with the dog. It's nice music. A very ambitious game. You got like lots of cutscene stuff. Look at this. Look at this right now. This looks amazing. Holy shit. That looks incredible. Wow. This game is awesome. I was kind of falling off towards the end a little bit. But I feel like this end cutscene kind of brought it back for me to some extent. How the fuck did they do this? Look at that, he's scaling up even more. Okay, now he's scaling down. But towards the end, I was a little sad when they like discarded so many plot lines when we first found the mana sword. Like it felt like a lot of things. Like you could tell that was the culminating point where like everybody's story, no matter who you picked, it all converges there. And that was very apparent because they just threw a lot in the trash. They're like, oh yeah, this guy, he was killed by the conflict in the sanctuary. So that's just resolved. Look at this, looks so good. What the fuck? It's just specifically made for the credits. This looks incredible. Obviously the art is very good. Very, very good. I liked all the palette swaps and stuff for the different classes. The story was cool. It was kind of lame sometimes. Kevin's dad. I was really invested in Kevin's story at first because it was really sad and like fucked up. But then Kevin's dad was like, it was all a ruse. So that was kind of lame. The way a lot of the stories kind of ended was a little... But overall, it left me with a warm feeling. Seeing Heath alive. The Carl scene's cute. Finally getting to see Elliot and, you know, the deal with him. It was a nice little conclusive thing. It was nice. Overall, I liked it a lot. I think I like Secret of Mana better, just because it's been a long time since I played Secret of Mana, but I think the narrative's a little tighter because you're not choosing between a bunch of characters and having all these stories kind of stapled together. But I gotta say, I'm very impressed with what they did here, because, man, having like the unique dialogue for... Like, there's unique dialogue where, like, Reese talks to Charlotte in, like, a specific scene. And it's like, holy shit, you really went in and were, like, writing specific dialogue between two characters in moments that are not necessarily even, like, related to those characters. Like, Reese's commentary on Charlotte's situation. They didn't need to do that, but it makes it feel like your characters all like each other and like they all want to be there, you know? And just the cool thing of, what was the thing with, was it when we were getting Flammy? How we were like, what are we gonna do? And then Reese was like, well, there's this thing up in the mountains by Laurent that we should go check out, like to get Flammy or whatever. I thought that was really awesome because as of right now, I'm like, how does that work when you don't have that character in your party? My thought is that Fairy has a solution, but it's really cool. They could have just had Fairy be the one who knows, but they went with the logic of like, okay, this is Reese's region. She would probably know something about that. Very, very clearly, even if the story doesn't necessarily hit every time, like the writing is very thoughtful, which I got a lot of joy out of that. Very nice. I still think I enjoyed Secret of Mana better. I think I like the spell system better in Secret of Mana. This one kind of felt like we were just getting spells at random. Whereas Secret of Mana, whenever you get an elemental, it's like a little care package of new toys to play with, you know? I don't know, I'd have to replay. I wanna play Secret of Mana with Bree. See how she goes. But still fantastic game. Definitely for me, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, Final Fantasy Adventure, third. Which I didn't hate. I quite like Final Fantasy Adventure. I think this is one of those you just turn the system off games.